Hi everyone, it's me again. Okay, so now we are at the last hour of my sharing. So the last hour will bring us to reinvent. And what does it mean? Reinventing our business. So this might sound like a cliche, but crisis definitely bring forth opportunities, right? 危机有危险就有机会. Yeah, so there are 3 points I like to point out in terms of reinventing our business. And the first one, I like to talk about space, our hair salon, already as it is with the situation, it's already a chaos out there. So the least we can do is providing a temporary oasis for our clients when they are spending time in our space. So what can we do to provide a more comfortable space and experience for our clients? A few things we can pay attention to would be the ambience, the scent, the smell when they walk into our space, the aesthetic of our place, or even the lighting. Is it too strong at the washing area? Like the devil is in the details, and I think paying attention to things like that to look after our clients' comfort is important. And it's not only for our clients' comfort, as well for us working in the space. So let's talk a little bit about ambience. Like maybe we can bring some essential oils. Of course we will be like busy sanitizing the place with alcohol, blah blah blah, but when a client walking through a hair salon, I'm sure most of them will much prefer feeling like they are walking into a spa-like environment than into a hospital. So yeah, that's something we can do. And aesthetic. In the last few days, when I walked past some hair salons, what I've observed is a big duct tape in between 2 stations. Of course, it's no wrong, but can we get a little bit creative to sort of improve the aesthetic of our space? A suggestion would be, say, maybe removing the chair and replace it with a plant, or replace it with some kind of a space divider. Just some ideas about that. So yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot we can do to the space to sort of like ensure the customer feel comfortable. Yeah, or even like having fresh flowers. Yeah, just make sure the clients are not allergic to flowers, otherwise that would be really bad. Okay, and now to the next point. If your hair salon is not practicing this already, I would definitely urge salon owners to give this a serious thought, which is changing your business operation to an appointment only basis. This, I know, can be tricky because the reality is everyone is trying to make up for the loss of our business for the last few months. But I think now is really important to focus long term, because with the stressful situation, again, the last thing we want is to be fumbling around and having our day and schedule and appointment messed up, so encourage clients to make appointments. And even if there's a walk-in clients that come through the door, you can say, hey, we are full for today, can you please make an appointment? Yes, of course, we are taking a risk of having the client going to a different salon, but in my honest opinion is now really isn't the time to focus on business loss, but more to focus on giving the best service and care to our clients, to ourselves, and as well to our co-workers. So back to this appointment only, a suggestion would be giving each client, say for example, more time. Say for example, haircut, usually you book an hour. Maybe we can increase that to an hour and a half, and the 30 minutes would be extra time to factor in the time we need to clean up the space, sanitize ourselves, desanitize the space. And yeah, the last thing we want is a situation whereby we're cleaning and then we have clients waiting in the waiting area. And yeah, we definitely want to avoid situation where you have a small group of people congregating in the waiting area. And for some salons, we might not even have a waiting area. So yeah, just try to be busy but not stress ourselves. It's really not worth the stress, because this will be the new norm moving ahead, and we need to preserve our energy to be in this for the long run, really. Yeah, and also when we give more time allowance in between clients, we can afford to give client a longer hair wash. We can spend a little bit more time when they are doing treatment to give them a bit of massage. Another thing to consider is also taking less appointment. Yeah, so back to my point about looking after ourselves. Yeah. So the last point I'd like to cover would be mainly around marketing. Again, marketing on its own would be a long and big conversation. So just bearing in mind that when we are planning our marketing strategy moving forward, people are losing jobs and going through a difficult time. So of course, people are going to be more careful with their money. So coming up with some kind of retaining ideas to again share with our clients that we know that this is a difficult time, so this is the kind of marketing strategy or packages or offers that we are extending to you guys. Yeah, so I guess that's about what I want to share with regards to reinventing. So to sum up this series of videos, I know everyone is anxious about the continuity and sustainability of our business, and of course it is important to think about survivor, but right now it's really not the time to set unrealistic sales target or even thinking about business expansion. Now is ever so important to adopt a human-centric approach and to bring forth our leadership skills if you're a business owner, a manager, and in the hope to provide some directions, light, and last but not least, love and care for everyone around us. So with this, I'll say goodbye, and yeah, I hope everyone stay well, stay safe, and good luck with resuming our full services next week. Bye.